evening, and thank you for joining Local 5's first 5 p.m. here on WFRV Plus. My name is Indiana Shills, the host of this awesome show. Happy Thursday to you all, and thank you for tuning in. Tonight, we have a very special guest. Just kidding, it's just Blake. He's here again.
Thanks, Indy.
Yeah, of course. Well, we're trying to get the camera situation figured out here. They're doing a lot with this room.
A lot.
There's a lot going on. I don't know. Here, I'll change it to camera 3. They have put up some padding, some wall, some felt. I don't know. What do you call it?
I think it's supposed to be like soundproof stuff, whatever.
Well, it's not going to hold me back.
Yeehaw.
Anyways, how are you doing today?
Well,
Oh, I'm supposed to be looking at the camera more. Sorry.
how
How you doing, Blake?
we're doing magnificent.
I won't be looking at you this entire episode.
I'm not
now.
looking at you this entire episode. You're just in my peripheral. The voice has worsened as we've gone throughout the day.
And why is that?
I don't really know. I feel good. I feel great. But as you can kind of tell, it don't sound
He's
too hot.
raspy.
Don't sound too hot. Apparently I sound like I've been screaming at a Packers game, but never left Lambeau.
Or smoking.
Neither. Don't look at me like that. Don't look at me like that.
So, anywho, is Grandma watching today?
I'm
She's
sure-
tuned in.
I'm sure
Grandma,
she is.
thank you to our #1 supporter. Yeah,
Love you, Grandma.
love you, Grandma.
Oh,
I'm part of the family.
You are.
I might as well be.
They've already said you are.
Well, that's good enough for me.
I mean, I feel like that's all you really need, don't you?
just that approval is enough for me.
I mean, hey, you're a star, man.
Yeah. Well, I'm maybe on CTV. That's about it.
All right. See, they put the cameras away. I can't touch the buttons anymore if I'm sitting over here.
Thank the Lord.
That is
One of the best things they've done, actually.
Like, that's so frustrating, dude.
Oh, it's so good.
Shut up.
Well, you don't have to be hitting the button every 5 seconds. Then.
Sure, I do.
All right, there was we'll get into a little bit of the news today. There was some interesting mishaps going on this morning on the Leo Frigo Bridge.
The bridge?
Actually. So there was a multi-vehicle crash Thursday morning.
Today.
Yes, that is today. But officials are actually now seeking witnesses who saw the chain reaction event. According to Wistop video, now police didn't say that it was road rage or anything, but you can tell there's a little bit of extracurriculars happening.
Oh, boy.
And there's some brake checking going on, and it just ends up in like a 4, 5, 6, 7 car pile. And yeah, that's kind of interesting. So they're seeking anyone who's witnessed the crash
Ow.
to be able to come forward, because the crash did end up causing minor injuries to some of the drivers.
No, it's never good.
No, it's not.
Probably made it worse.
All right. That's story #1 for us today. Story #2 is, what are you doing? Oh my God. Story #2. We got Local 5's Ellie Davis, who has just been kind of the data center queen this week.
The data center gal.
On Monday, we were talking about how there was a proposal maybe in Greenleaf, I believe it is.
Yep.
Wednesday, they said, absolutely not. We're shutting that down. Or maybe that was even Tuesday.
Tuesday. They shut it down.
And now Kaukauna is saying, no, we don't want anything either. So they made some adjustments to their city ordinance
Yep.
to be able to say, we will not have a data center in Kaukauna either. Let's go ahead and listen to Local 5's Ellie Davis's report from our 4 p.m. show.
Kaukauna leaders are moving to get ahead of a growing concern facing communities across Wisconsin, data center development. Local 5's Ellie Davis has more.
The discussion began after a question in the Kaukauna Community News Facebook group asked whether a data center developer was looking to purchase land in the city of Kaukauna. Mayor Tony Penterman says that is not the case.
So we have not had any inquiries from any data center companies looking to locate in the city of Kaukauna.
But Penterman says a conversation with the Planning Commission in December made it clear the city should act now rather than later. City staff is proposing an amendment to Kaukauna zoning ordinance that would require a special exception for any data center looking to locate in the city of Kaukauna.
A special exception allows the city of Kaukauna to vet any potential data centers that want to locate in the city of Kaukauna.
That process would require a public hearing for each proposal, giving both city leaders and residents a voice.
It's not spelled out in your zoning code. They could just come in and locate and build, and the city would have no say, and the residents would really have no say.
Kaukauna leaders say this is about being proactive. Even without a data proposal on the table, they want to be prepared in case developers come calling.
We want to make sure that if they do locate in the city of Kaukauna, that our residential ratepayers are not paying for the infrastructure or any excess water usage or any excess electricity.
The issue comes as communities across Wisconsin face data center expansion. On January 12th, Cloverleaf Infrastructures pulled out for a data center in Greenleaf after community backlash. Penterman says this ordinance helps give the community a voice while also ensuring residents will not foot the bill.
We don't want that passed on to our ratepayers.
In Kaukauna, Ellie Davis, Local 5 News.
Penderman says if the ordinance is passed, it will be in effect by the end of February.
All right, great stuff from Ellie Davis on more data center stuff throughout the week here. Will she have another one tomorrow?
Wouldn't that be just the cat's meow?
What?
The cat's meow? You've never heard of the cat's
No,
meow?
I don't think I've ever heard that phrase used. You're such an idiot. Anyways, the Olympics is coming up.
You know, there's a certain, are we going to talk about my story, or were we just going to wait until tomorrow to talk
Go
about
ahead,
it?
bud.
No, if you
No,
want to.
go ahead. You got the whole floor now.
I have the whole floor.
You know what?
Too much of a floor. Oh, boy, too much of a floor. LaFleur, Bucks and 6. The Bucks aren't going to win anytime soon. All right, well, my story today, Indy, was it's positively Wisconsin, something we like to do here. Those Packers that unfortunately lost to those nasty Bears Saturday, they did a history lesson at Lombardi Middle School. As I watch Indy on his phone, just not even interested in the story. Packers Hall of Fame curator Brent Hensel brought in some jerseys, brought in some pretty cool stuff to show off to the kids, and they really just talked about the history of the Packers, the early years, the financial struggles they had. Just kind of telling them about that, answering all their questions, because obviously they had lots of questions. I talked to two of the students, and they were just excited to learn more about the Packers. And they're starting to learn that it's pretty cool to have a professional sports team in their backyard, and being grateful for that. And when they drive by on their way to school or grocery store or whatever, and they see Lambeau there, it's not many states get that opportunity. So you just look at your camera over there, pal. I can see you looking over at me.
It's so weird.
Stop side-eyeing me.
It's so weird not
Just look at
being
the
able
camera,
to look
bro.
at you.
So that was. Oh my gosh! So that was my story. It'll air at 6:00.
Which you can catch right here
on
on
WFRV
WFRV Plus.
Also, I was on Off the Desk with Stacey Ingerbretson at 3:30. So make sure you always tune into there. You're probably gonna see one of us reporters between me, Paul, Ellie, or Dan. You'll see Indiana Shills on there a lot. And he's
Pretty much every day.
yeah, and he's
I'm the digital check-in guy.
he's just he's the cat's meow.
I'm allergic.
You're the dog's
Bark.
rough.
What is wrong with you?
And we're gonna go to commercial
No,
break.
we're not. We're going to talk about Wisconsin being well represented
Boy, I really hope we're talking about Wisconsin.
by Team USA here.
Oh,
A lot of Olympic athletes actually competing. So in the 2026 Olympic Winter Games, we got a lot of women's ice hockey players. We got Britta Curl-Selmy, Layla Edwards, Carolyn Harvey.
I didn't hear the first name you said.
I said it.
No, I didn't. Can you say it again?
Salome?
I don't know who that is.
Britta Curl-Salome.
Okay, I didn't hear you say it, so that's why I wanted you to repeat it, because I was like, "What? Never heard that name." It was an interesting name. Shout out her,
Okay.
Salome.
Anyways, they're all playing for the women's ice hockey. Deidre Irwin from Pulaski is participating in biathlon. Hillary Knight, women's hockey. Speed skater over from Marquette University, Emery Lehman. Ava McNaughton for ice hockey. From Brookfield, we got Marcus Muller for luge, one of the more fun Winter Olympic events, in my opinion. Paul Schammer from Appleton for biathlon. Kristen Sims for women's ice hockey. Jordan Stoltz, Kewaskum speed skating. And then plenty of Paralympic participants as well.
Awesome.
River Falls has Liam Cunningham in sled hockey. Laura Dwyer from Oconomowoc for wheelchair curling. Steve Empt from DeForest for wheelchair curling. Dan Ross, Matt Thumbs. That's all. Both of them are for wheelchair curling as well. So Wisconsin's kind of got a squad for wheelchair curling, it sounds like.
Good luck to them all. That's all I gotta
Best
say.
of luck
Good
to all
them
the athletes, and hopefully be nice to see Wisconsin take home a gold for the United States. But anyways, we're going to head to our first commercial break. When we come back, Blake and I will continue talking stories around our community today, and then we'll wrap up with a little bit of fun a little later. So we'll be right back. Welcome back to Local 5's first 5 p.m. here on WFRV Plus. I'm your host, Indiana Shills, back with Blake here. Little bit of national news that affects Wisconsinites as well. It affects me. It affects Blake. I believe it affects Blake. Spotify is updating its prices.
Horrid.
Yeah, I know. So, they're going to be updating its prices for subscribers in the United States as well as Estonia and Latvia. Now, the individual and student subscribers will only see a $1 increase, while duo and family plans jump $2. So individual goes from $12 to $13, and then as we said,
Robbery.
Yeah, I don't know. It's
I mean, it's $1, but still a robbery.
yeah. I mean, it all adds up though.
I think I'm still paying. I think I'm on a student still. So
It said a sample email shared by Spotify said the updating prices allows them to keep delivering a great experience. Spotify last hiked fees for United States subscribers in June 2024. Second increase in less than a year. Not something you love to see, but
what are you
something
gonna
you're
do?
gonna have to deal with.
Yeah.
Now, for comparison, recorded music and music subscriptions, which cover Spotify, jumped 3.2% year over year, according to the Labor Department's data. So yeah, you're gonna have to pay a little bit more if you are using Spotify's music streaming service. Now, over to Oshkosh, we have an interesting story. A 32-year-old man has been charged with first-degree intentional homicide for allegedly shooting and killing his boyfriend before turning himself in. According to a criminal complaint obtained by Local 5, Willie Rollins walked into the lobby of the Oshkosh Police Department around 1:30 p.m. on January 5th, holding a firearm and a magazine clip in his hands. Rollins' hands were reportedly outstretched from his body. Rollins was then placed the gun and the magazine on the front desk and told an officer, "I just killed my boyfriend. He's in the basement." Officers immediately responded to the home, where they found the victim in the basement with a gunshot wound to the head. The victim was taken to a hospital but was declared dead on January 6th, one day after. Now, neighbors were interviewed, and they reportedly heard two loud bangs around 1:20 p.m. coming from the house. Rollins would later tell investigators that he thought he was being human trafficked and financially abused. Rollins reportedly told investigators that he shot his boyfriend after he and the victim had recently broken up. Now, on the Monday of the alleged killing, the two were reportedly fighting over internet and Wi-Fi bills. Rollins explained to investigators that the internet argument upset him so much because the bill was his sense of security of being able to remain in his home. Now, court records show that Rollins has been charged with first-degree intentional homicide and possession of methamphetamine. A cash bond has been set for $750,000. He'll be back in court on January 20th for further proceedings. Not much else really happening today. I mean, we got salmonella is starting to spread a little bit in Wisconsin from a dietary supplement. It was found from Live It Up branded Super Greens powder, a dietary supplement that was recalled in January by the United States Food and Drug Administration. The first Wisconsinites to report Symptoms relating to the outbreak said that they started on October 1st, 2025. The recall issued for the brand with expiration dates from August 2026 to January 2028. The product is largely sold online and ships nationwide, with 45 people in 21 different states reporting salmonella infections from the product. The rare cases, salmonella could lead to serious illnesses, and people most often report symptoms between 6 hours and 6 days after swallowing the bacteria. 2 of the 11 infections in Wisconsin have resulted in hospitalizations.
Not good.
No, I mean, that's just try to be healthy and
Comes back to bite you.
come back
Yes.
to bite you right in the butt. So that's where that goes. Verizon, the outage is finally over. I don't know if I have Verizon. I wasn't affected at all.
Well, I
so-
guess, hey,
But apparently,
Verizon must like you.
I don't know. Apparently, like yesterday, thousands of users found their device without service and trapped in SOS mode. When the phone's in SOS mode, emergency calls to 911 still work using other networks or a satellite connection, but nothing else really works. Verizon's support team acknowledged the issue, and then they pretty much said to make up for it, we're offering customers $20 in account credit that can be found in the My Verizon app. So if you're a business customer, you'll be contacted directly. Verizon said this on average covers multiple days of service. So you got some free money coming your way if you are a Verizon user who was affected by the outage. I don't know if I can. Do you think I'm eligible?
Check the app is what it sounds like.
Yeah, I wasn't affected, but I could certainly check the app. All right. Then one more final story before we get over to having a little bit of fun with NFL Perry.
Yeah.
Are you alive?
Yeah, I am. I literally was while y'all was letting you do your thing. I think I stared at the camera for
What are you
a good
doing?
solid 5 minutes. I'm doing my job, staring at the camera.
Why do you look like you're crying?
I'm quite fine.
You're crying.
About what?
I don't know.
The Verizon story must have got to me. It brought back some bad
It
memories.
did.
It brought back some bad memories of Cellcom going down.
Cellcom had me rattled.
Bro, I was so rattled. That day, that experience was
Horrible.
unholy.
One final story for the day. One person was seriously injured on Thursday morning after a vehicle hit a horse-drawn buggy on State Highway 33 in Wisconsin.
Oh.
According to authorities, the crash happened shortly before 8:15 a.m. near Opera Road in the town of Sheldon. The vehicle traveling west on Highway 33 collided with the horse-drawn buggy as the buggy was turning into a driveway. Investigators say the vehicle was in the process of passing the buggy when the buggy turned in front of the vehicle while attempting to enter a driveway on the south side, so the other side of the roadway. The driver of the buggy suffered serious injuries and was transported to a nearby hospital. No additional injuries were reported. State Highway 33 was closed for about an hour while emergency crews responded to the scene, and the crash remains under investigation. All right, we're going to hit our final commercial break. When we come back, Blake and I will finish up with a little bit of fun with NFL Perry. Welcome back to Local 5's first 5 p.m. here on WFRV Plus. We are shifting from NFL Perry to playoff predictions.
Oh, boy.
We talked about my playoff predictions yesterday. We will not talk about them today.
Good.
Today we'll talk about Blake's. Blake, what just happened? Predict the playoff games. All right. So, Blake, all
right, I'm doing-
first things first.
I'm doing
I'm
this-
looking at the camera.
We're looking at the cameras and that is it. We're not looking anywhere else. So I hope I got the matchups in my head, so we'll be golden.
Okay.
Matthew Golden.
Let me tell you kind of where I ran the simulator one time.
Okay.
Simulator had the Bills winning it all against the Rams.
Okay.
I had the Bills winning it all against the Rams.
Okay.
Where are we going? We got Denver.
So we'll go with the AFC side.
Yeah, let's start AFC first. Denver is hosting the Bills.
I'm doing my one. All right, again, about 8 minutes. So I'm gonna take my sweet old time. Buffalo, Denver, rematch of last year's wild card game. It was a tale of two teams last season ago. Denver, Ricky Bo Nix got them in the playoffs. They got shellacked in Buffalo. I feel like Denver is quite a similar place to play like Buffalo, just in terms of the fans and the atmosphere. Buffalo travels quite well. in terms of that aspect. Looking at last weekend's game, obviously Denver had the bye. It was Jacksonville, Buffalo. I really wanted Jacksonville to win. It made the drive back home from Chicago on Saturday quite sad. On Sunday, quite sad. I was quite upsetty spaghetti that the Bills won, but whatever's. So I think Buffalo wins this game. I just think the experience is just still there for Josh Allen. I like the Denver defense. That'd probably be the only reason why I think Denver really has a chance if they can hold Buffalo to 20. Bo Nix has just been, I don't know, that offense just has been inconsistent and not.
And that
really,
was my thing too. I
Yeah.
think Bo Nix is still a little too young to find his way to a AFC championship this early in his career. I mean, young in terms of his NFL career, I should say, not his age. But I just think the offense is too inconsistent.
Yeah, year 2 for Bo Nix has gone, I think, better than what he probably could ever have predicted.
Right.
I mean,
100%.
I mean, you just won the number 1 seed in the AFC, and you're really this kind of big favorite, but it's that inconsistency on offense.
Yeah, that's
that defense is probably, I think that defense is second, third best in the playoffs right now. Everyone's behind Houston, but I like Buffalo to go over Denver.
Okay, and then we go Patriots hosting the Texans.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like Patriots have been the unsung team all season. I feel like they were predicted to make it or be just on the outside. Drake May had an MVP caliber season. Unfortunately, that award's going to Stafford. But I mean, Drake May, that team's good. It's just I don't know how far Mike Vrabel can really push them forward. I mean, they played LA and they only put up 16, and that Chargers defense is good, but this Houston Texans defense is so much better.
Right.
I think that defense is what's gonna carry Houston. I think Houston's gonna beat New England.
All right.
CJ Stroud has done what's been asked of him. Completely contrasting of seasons from CJ Stroud in terms of what they've asked for him and out of him. So I think he's done a great job game managing. I think Christian Kirk has done a very good job adapting more into the offense late into the season. You got Jaden Higgins. That offense is still good. Nico Collins. So give me the Texans upset, if you will.
Okay.
Over the Patriots.
All right, now let's shift over to the NFC. You got Seattle is hosting San Francisco, a rematch.
Yeah, so this is the rubber match for both of these teams, I believe. I think San Francisco beat them earlier in the year. Seattle got to get back in Week 18 to get this 1 seed. So you're going back. So you're going to Seattle for this game. Sam Darnold questionable, but I mean, you and me talked before we even started the show.
Yeah, there's no way he won't play.
Yeah, he'll play. So, it's just no George Kittle. I love San Francisco to go far, but just the thing.
At one point, the injuries are going to have to catch up to him.
They're going to,
and that's what I say.
But Sam Darnold in the playoffs, man, I don't know. He's got the 1 seed now. Is that going to change something? Maybe they change the way he plays. I think that Seattle defense was the other defense I was referencing earlier. Is real good, and I think that they can stop San Francisco. I'm gonna go Seattle.
Okay, I went San Francisco in that matchup.
Okay.
Now Rams at Bears.
Yeah, this is just another. It could be a close one, but I truly, unbiased, everything in the world, think that the Rams are going to win this ball game simply just because of the offensive star power that they have.
Yeah,
I mean,
that was one of my things as well. I said I think
this is the best offense that's left in the playoffs. You just saw down against Carolina, when you would think that everyone would be panicking and you're trying to go down the field and score. Stafford was cool as a cucumber. And I think that moment said a whole lot about this team, is that there is such a strong belief in this team that they can go to the Super Bowl.
Absolutely.
Devontae Adams fully healthy. That's massive for this team. Running game, Karen Williams and Blake Corum has been okay. But getting Tyler Higbee back, Colby Parkinson's been phenomenal.
Yeah.
End of the season. I think LA wins by 14. I think they get it done and sends those nasty Bears back home.
All right. Well, let's quickly wrap up here. We got about 2.5 minutes.
I got you.
Bills and Texans. What do you got?
I think this is would be a very good AFC title game if this is what we get. You're getting the Texans who've never been to the Super Bowl. Bills haven't been back since the 4-loss Pete. It's real Josh Allen versus Will Anderson. I just think CJ Stroud can only take you so far. Would I be surprised if Houston gets in? No, just because this defense really reminds me of those 2015 Broncos that got there on their defense. This defense is phenomenal. They force the turnovers. They can stop you without getting the turnovers. But I just think it's Josh Allen's year. He just has to get through. He just has to get through those two teams.
Yep.
Bills to the Super Bowl.
All right. NFC side, Rams heading to Seattle.
Yeah, so this is going to be the best possible NFC title game that we could have gotten out of all the teams in the playoffs. If Sam Darnold comes out with a convincing win against San Francisco, then I'm more lenient to pick Seattle. Just because Stafford, I don't know. I don't know. They've gone there. I think they split both of their games. But I'm going to go not with you. I want to be different. We're going to go with Seattle.
Seattle it is. Now, Seattle in the Super Bowl, Bills in the Super Bowl. Who is champion? You got 1 minute to tell me.
1 minute to tell you if it's Seattle and Buffalo in the Super Bowl. I'm saying it's the fourth quarter. Bills are down 3. The Seahawks defense has been stifling. It's 17-14. Down at the 2. Josh Allen, play action. Who does he throw it to?
He doesn't.
Nobody.
He runs
He
it
takes it in.
Yeah.
Josh Allen is going to win the Super Bowl. It's just meant to be. You've seen the headlines all postseason as we got through Wild Card Weekend. No Mahomes, no Lamar, no Joe Burrow.
There's no excuses.
There's no excuses now for Josh Allen to go win this game. He almost blew it against Trevor Lawrence. No shade. Trevor was hot the end of the year. You almost blew it there. You got to get it done against Bo Nix first, though. I like the Bills. I think we're
all right.
We're
Well, yeah, pretty close. Hey, the simulation had the Bills. I had the Bills. You had the Bills. Bills all the way around.
Bill.
Bill Nye.
$1 bill, please.
All right, guys. Well, that's going to do it for Local 5 starts 5 p.m. here on WFRV Plus. Just want to say thank you guys so much for tuning in.
Thanks, guys.
And we will see you on Friday for the final episode of the week.
Happy Thursday.
Happy Thursday.